in very few seconds, can you introduce yourself, your name, and your department, and the language you are studying? In the language you are studying.
Hello, je suis Badagry Elizabeth. Je suis de la langue française à l'Université Obafemi Awolowo.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Mojola und ich studiere Deutsch an der Obafemi Awolowo University.
Mon nom est Christian et je suis étudiant à Obafemi Awolowo University. Je suis dans le département de langue française étrangère. Merci.
So for context, Titi is studying French. Mojola is studying German, and Peace is studying French also.
In the very language you can meet.
Exactly. Sorry, foreign language department. You are not in medicine. So from Titi, what's the first impression of the person on your left?
I think the first time I met you, and that was in Peace. I can't remember noticing I because we are not studying the same then course. I think the first time I met her was in ECU, and I can't remember the first impression, but I know that along the line, I see her somewhat very tempting. Apart from the fact that I see, the contents on in the department, the way she engages in conversation, it shows how deeply she thinks and just how effective she thinks.
Okay, so Peace, I see her in the department. Didn't really talk. I was friends with one of our other classmates, so because I'm usually with him, I usually see him studying together. And I think when I really noticed I was I don't remember the exact time on this, but I just remember her being someone so pleasant to be around. Like there's this, she really embodies her name. He's he's always so fun, and I don't think I really had any reason to regret being around her. Like seeing conversations we've had, she's always been like a friend. Yeah, basically.
Okay. 60. It was in EC when I got to it, and there's someone else in my department, and because of the way French is arranged, we didn't usually have classes together when to Badagry. So knowing that Titi is also in my department, someone that she knows the struggles, so that kind of nice to meet it, and Titi was so nice. So after classes, sometimes we'll come together to church, and Titi was someone that she has a maturity beyond her age. Like, sorry, but there's this wisdom Titi speaks with every conversation. They were always okay with that. It was nice.
If each of you represented like a type of foreign language student, who do you think is the serious one?
I'll say Mojola.
Who is the language enthusiast?
Mojola too.
No, I think it's still Peace.
Yes,
she guys also
yes.
the language on her head more. I don't
Yes.
Who is social butterfly?
definitely Peace.
Yes, so what you ask?
Social butterfly.
It has to be me.
It's not you.
It has to be me. It's only thing I'm doing with that friend.
It's only two people I see in class. If it's not,
It's not like everybody that
you
was
just
with
I think into the same before about them kids or her or probably me and then move it. Yeah, but say to be afterwards. Okay. See like.
Next set of question I'll be asking is based on the external year that you guys had outside the OAU years. Mojola, you had yours in Moro.
Yeah.
Peace and Titi, they had theirs at Badagry, right? So before you traveled, what did you think that the experience would be like? What did you envisage the experience to be like?
adventurous.
Is that what you heard from your senior colleagues?
Yes, something close to that.
I think the time of bonding, like this is what all German students prison and so I usually thought.
I'm thinking about speeches in one word. Abroad is what it's coming to mind. I thought to be in that field, even though we're in Nigeria, I thought to be in that field you'll be outside Nigeria.
What was the biggest culture shock that you experienced?
I didn't really Banshee. Banshee students. That was the biggest culture shock that still is the biggest culture shock I've ever had. Because those students, I mean, we're supposed to be in part 3. You already have a basic knowledge of French. At least you should be able to introduce yourself in French. But Banshee students, they could not even say their names in French, and they are in part 3.
Oh, I don't think I really experienced any culture shock because I was still like living in, if not different person, but still like in our culture. But I think one thing that was weird, I found interesting was the fact that market days was only like once in every 3 days. So if you don't, and where we were staying was very far from the market, so you cannot just say, oh, I'm going to the market. So you have to like plan your time and all. So whenever the market day is, even if it's on Sunday, they will fire on. So if you don't get what you want to get that day, you are waiting till after 3 days.
Were you living in the village? Was it?
It was practically almost like it was like a,
No, that's very sad.
it's small, so it's not so sad. We enjoyed ourselves. It was not that far. Beautiful.
For me, the culture shock was the pressure. Like, it was so much. We're always engaged for activities that will be created on from morning till night. Like, it was choking.
Very, very prayers.
What is one thing people think about external studies that is completely false?
That you are going to be able to speak the language fluently.
Like, let me come back.
Yes. Very wrong. Like, very wrong.
So what is the external study?
The reason being that they expect us, because these people expect us that they think we are in a French speaking community. But they are with other students. Badagry is just outskirts of Lagos. And people they are speaking Yoruba, French, native, normal Nigerian language. And if you are not immersed in an environment where they are speaking the language every day, conversing with it, there's no way you will improve. It's more like they are just, even for exams, it's more like you're just cramming your notes and they're writing back. The only time I think we really use the language is during debates, quizzes, and presentations. And apart from that, we'll commit when we travel out. Because yes, we have times that we wait on discussion to put the room. So then we have to speak when we speak our data. So that is a false yeah.
Mojola, what did Moro teach you about? What did being in Moro? What did it teach you about yourself?
I don't do pressure. Like I have to plan my time well, because our courses were a little bit compact. So it's got to a point where I was like the motive to read was practically gone. I was literally living on exhaustion, like reading exhaustion. So I realized that if I started earlier in a way, I would have coped better. It's just something at home. I know there's pressure, but you have to know how to manage the pressure you experience and then how to like plan your time better.
More productive. So please, in very, very short, what is a Badagry story that you think you still be telling in 10 years? Like something happened to you in Badagry?
I think one is how because I got inspired by someone's, how the person's progress in language, in French language, I unconsciously began to use the person as my standard in other areas of life. And it sent me down with secrecy.
Did you meet the person in Badagry?
The person has been my coursemate from here, but being in Badagry opened us to, it helped us to bond what you're able to get together.
Okay. Still on the fact that you guys have shared classes together. So who do you think is most likely to be found in class? Like if a class is happening, person will be there.
Please, she likes what? She knows what she likes it. I go for the occasion, then still probably no way.
Who look like they have their life together?
Think Titi now. Titi practically studying and has a business talk.
So what's something that your department gave you that has nothing to do with language?
That would be how to relate with older people.
especially who transmits knowledge to you, because they have different personalities in the department. There are some lecturers that are very approachable, and there are some that it's not just that they are not very approachable. They are cannot assist you. So he gave me. I know that in that kind of person, that lecturer's class, everything that I need, I have to get it from the class, but I cannot get it outside class. So yeah, and then how to also relate in talking about how to relate with lecturers. I discovered that adults that are actually approachable, we should, did I say, make the most of our relationship with them, because you have a lot to believe from them. The fact that they are open to us is an avenue for us to.
Mojola, what experience in your department do you think has made you grown?
Okay, I think it's the intentionality of the people there. I noticed that when people care about each other, it's always shown, and I think it has helped me to be more expressive in my care for people, like try to relate more with people, try to put in the effort, basically.
Okay, please, what is something that you miss that you don't think you will appreciate until after graduation?
I think working on a course assignment and being able to work and being able to have my course mates a responsibility to ask them questions. Brainstorming with my course mates, I do. But that will be the only ways.
Okay, last question. So you tell us the subgroups that you have served in.
Okay, I've served in chaos. I've served in flows.
Your evangelism unit.
Yes, I sent the hospital people in Nigeria.
You're really happy about that.
Okay, I served in Sharks, some boat, and I served in prayers.
Okay, I accept the school visit, cell group, and 4-5 and 4-5 become a city.
Thank you for not giving us too much.
Hello, 4-5. Hello.
Okay, so you have to say thank you for watching in your.
Merci pour votre participation.
Dankeschön für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
Merci pour votre attention.
I'm correct. I will sell your feet to Kelly.
Your own is Kelly. You don't believe it. You will not agree Kelly. You're going to know that one. It's not me,
Women talk too much. Then we not trading the boss. Let's keep it.